Charge characters are disappearing and that makes me sad. Many of my favourite characters like Balrog and Veigar are charge. It's common for players to say they find charge characters hard or uncomfortable. I'm hoping this video will change that. In my opinion, it's far easier to be consistent with charge inputs than it is motion inputs, but there are some techniques you need to learn first. In this video, I'm going to explain what a charge character is and how to perform their special moves. There's also a couple of misconceptions about charge moves that I want to clear up. I'll then give advice on how to play charge characters to minimise their weaknesses while maximising their strengths. A charge character is simply a character with one or more special moves performed by a charge input. A charge input is an attack that requires holding either down or back for a short period before pressing the opposite direction. The exact duration this input needs to be held does vary, but for most moves in Street Fighter 6 it's 3/4 of a second or 45 frames. The most important thing to know about charge moves is the down back trick. If you hold down back, you'll be charging both down charge and back charge at the same time. This gives you access to all of your moves at the same time without needing to move or stop blocking. As a general rule, you want to get into the habit of holding down back whenever you're not doing anything else. Whenever you let go of down back, you're temporarily losing access to some of your most powerful moves. Another important thing to know is when you can charge. The answer is all the time. You can charge before the round has started, during supers, when you're being hit, when you're in block stun, basically whenever. Even though you aren't usually in control of your character during these moments, you're still able to charge. A good tip is to always hold down back before the round starts, especially if your character has a charge anti-air. This way, if the opponent jumps at you, all you need to do is press up and kick and you'll get a free anti-air. This links to the previous tip, in that you should also make a habit of holding down back whenever you're in a combo or block string, just in case you decide you want to reversal or throw a fireball. There's a few misconceptions about charge moves I want to clear up. Firstly, when you let go of charge, you don't need to be instant with your up or forward input. You have 10 frames or 1/6 of a second to perform the input. This is very lenient. Another misconception is around charge partitioning. Charge partitioning hasn't been a mechanic since Third Strike. It's not relevant to Street Fighter 6 and isn't something you need to worry about. What you might sometimes see incorrectly referred to as charge partitioning is charge buffering. This involves inputting a move within the 10 frames between releasing charge and pressing the charge move. This is a niche technique that's rare to see used, but does exist. Another type of charge input is charge supers. These have gotten rarer. Currently, only Guile has one. To perform this input, first ensure you have back charge. You can get this by either holding back or down back for 45 frames. Next, quickly input forward, back, and then another forward input, along with the button input. For these supers, you have significantly longer than the normal window to input the directions. You can do them quite slowly and still get the super. There used to be a second charge super input for moves like Veigar's Bloody High Claw. This input hasn't appeared in a while and I'm doubtful it will ever appear in 6. For completion, here's how to do it. Hold down back to charge, then input down forward, down back and any up direction along with the button. In the case of Street Fighter 4 Veigar, you could choose which wall you jump to by ending with either up forward or up back. That's all you need to know to input charge moves consistently. Here are some tips for playing charge characters. Charge moves are generally more powerful than their motion counterparts. Sonic Boom is the best fireball in the game. Charge anti-airs autocorrect for direction and are basically modern inputs if you're holding charge. Make sure you're taking full advantage of these moves. Moves like Guile's flash kick or Deejay's up kick make it almost impossible to jump on these characters. This leads me to my next point. When you let go of down back, you lose access to some moves. Make sure you keep this in mind. If you walk forward, you're not going to be able to throw a fireball for a while. If you walk back, you're losing access to your best anti-air. Your opponent may take advantage of this. A common tactic against charge characters is to jump at them the moment they start moving. Despite that, don't be afraid to stay mobile. New charge players often get stuck in a turtle mindset where they're scared to move and don't put out any pressure. In Street Fighter 6, you're rewarded for being aggressive. Deejay has amazing rushdown pressure, and Guile's Fireball Drive Rush is a great approach option. Don't feel like you need to be glued in place. Part of being mobile is feeling comfortable playing your character without charge moves. Don't just rely on flash kick anti-airs, also get comfortable with your character's other options. This will allow you to always feel confident even when you don't have charge. For every situation where you'd use a charge move, it's good to consider what options you'd use when you don't have charge. It won't be as strong, but it's good to have a contingency. This next tip is for combo execution. You'll often be performing combos that go from a standing move to a crouching move into a down charge special. When doing this, start holding back for the crouching move as early as possible to ensure you build charge in time. The same goes for combos with back charge moves. Hold back as early as possible during the combo to ensure that you have charge. This can take some time to get used to, and some combos do have tight timings. Once you get comfortable, it'll become second nature. Although I have stressed that you need to charge for 45 frames or 3/4 of a second, this will become instinctive. It won't be long before the timing becomes muscle memory. Once this happens, playing charge characters becomes a lot easier because you never need to second guess whether or not you have charge. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has inspired you to start learning a charge character. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.